I just need to know what's the problem. I do not know, and I cannot tell. I just need to know why you rob them. I do not know. Oh, alright now. That's when we gonna Report, Rich Page Show, reporting live, and today criminal of the week is no other than the legend himself, Pablo Escobar. I gave that nigga a motherfucking intro like he about to walk in the room, baby. So, crime definitely does pay. The drug lord politician was born on December 1st, 1949. He had an estimate of $30 billion by the time of his death. He ran the cocaine trade in the United States in the years of 1980s and 90s. So how did he die? He died with a gunshot wound to the head while being a fugitive. He spent most of his time a free man, you know? He only was sentenced to 5 years in prison. He served 1 year after escaping from the resort-like prison. We're going to get to that later. Now, his organization is responsible for over 50,000 fatalities. He started off in the early 70s working for drug smugglers, often kidnapping and holding people for ransom. In 1976, Escobar founded the Medellin cartel, which distributed powdered cocaine. By the 80s, he smuggled up to 80 tons of cocaine in the U.S. monthly. In 1982, nigga, crack epidemic, nigga. That was because of Pablo, the real Pablo, nigga. Oh yeah, we smoking all that dour ass ya bitch, buddy. Ass ya bitch. Anyway, so back to Pablo. When he went to prison in 1991, President of Colombia, Cesar Gaviria, cut me a break with the names. What's worse than black people ghetto names or Spanish names? Either way, both are hard as hell to pronounce. So, the president of Colombia gave him permission to be at his self-built prison, which included a football field, you know, a dollhouse, a bar, jacuzzi, and a waterfall. Don't go chasing waterfalls. So in 1993, he died in his hometown by the hands of the Colombian priests. Y'all can't fuck with the police. Niggas didn't call Crime Stoppers on that ass. So, look, don't call Crime Stoppers. You know my slogan, nigga. Swipe! Do not call Crime Stoppers. So, anyways, the president of Colombia, you know, he died eventually. You know, the shit old, bruh. Pablo, the real Pablo. I'm fucking with you, but anyways, so, you know, it's the Rich Page Show, man. We talking about Pablo because, you know, everybody, it's a lot of people out here doing crimes and shit. So, you know, if you're going to be a criminal, study the best criminals. So I'm gonna give you some information because this is the show for the hustlers. So I know it's hustlers out there. So that's what we doing. No. So anyway, it's unclear how his criminal career started, but he started as a teenager. Pablo Escobar went to college. Imagine that, young Pablo getting knowledge. You can never be too hard to learn. So, you know, he definitely started off, you know, with robberies and shit like that. They don't know exactly how he started. Like, what's his first crime? It's not documented, nigga. Great job, Pablo. Don't document everything. Now, during the height of his operations, the Medellin cartel brought in more than $70 million per day. One more time, $70 million per day. Money, gang, so anyways, that's 15 tons of cocaine daily. Pablo Escobar's organization controlled 80% of cocaine markets in 1989 with a net worth of $3 billion. He was looked at as a hero by the poor community in Colombia. Modern day motherfucking Robin Hood in real life, but Godzilla in the flesh, nigga, that's Pablo. So after his escape in 1992, you know, all right. After his escape in 1992 was when the United States jumped on board to assist with capturing Pablo Escobar. It got real bloody during the manhunt. The special operation team killed over 300 of his associates, his lawyer, and some of his family members. When he was 26, he married a 15-year-old Maria Victoria Henao. Not only was he a murderer, it sounds like he was a pedophile. In the United States, though, you know, that statutory rape law was created in 1872 in America, but I did some research for Colombia, and it was completely legal to marry underage women at the time. Now, he also had a passionate relationship with the cocaine queen herself, Griselda Blanco, which we will cover very soon, my friends. We're going to get that in the future. Now, Escobar had purchased plenty of real estate, and he had his own fucking zoo filled with elephants, birds, giraffes, and hippos. Members of Search Block, which was a mixture of agents from all over America and other places as well. You know, took 16 months to gun the drug lord down, and they took pictures and celebrated over his dead body while finally putting his lights out. Damn, that shit fucked out. It's fucked up, man, how they did Pablo. He is glorified and still raking in revenue due to all the movies, TV shows, and music that his family has to sign off on. Now, was it worth it? Is $1 billion worth it? Comment below what you think. We will phone him in and ask him. In that game, you may reach glitz and glamour, but no matter what, it always ends the same way, with jail or death, you know. But in reality, everybody's life ends with death. Now, Pablo Escobar is one of the biggest drug lords ever, and if they call him, best believe they gonna catch your ass too. This is the show for the hustlers. Again, this is the show for the hustlers. In 2020, we can't continue to make trapping the black man's #1 option. Learn from Pablo. You're never gonna make it to that level he achieved, because the game is controlled in 90% of drug convictions.
I just need to know what's the problem. I do not know, and I cannot tell. I just need to know why you rob 'em. I do not know.